Hey you guys, welcome back to Racket City Artstead. So today's video is maybe kind of a little bit different than normal. As you can see, we've got a whole bunch of my preserved foods sitting here in front of me. And the truth is, I need something kind of quick today. I spent the day making toffee and millionaire shortbread bars and things for my family, and I'm just pretty much done being in the kitchen for the day. And so I thought this would be a great chance to talk about this is why I do a lot of what I do, is because sometimes you just need quick, easy, fast food that you can throw together that doesn't take very long and is healthy and not full of horrible additives. And truthfully, for like someone like me, I just can't go to a fast food place. I can't have the corn or the wheat. And so that pretty much eliminates all the fast food. So this is my solution for that. So tonight we're going to throw together a white chicken chili that's going to be ready in about 10 minutes. I have my canned chicken. I have my canned salsa verde. I have canned pinto beans here. Normally for a white chicken chili, I would go with like a navy or a great northern bean, but I don't have any of those canned up right now. So the pinto beans will work just fine. And then I also have frozen green chilies that I roasted and peeled and chopped all up. And if for some reason I decide I would like this to be thinner, I can add a little bit of water and some of my freeze-dried broth. Now, the thing I do kind of want to point out here is that all of these things, if you are not a gardener, if you're not a canner, you could still do this. You could buy canned chicken at the grocery store, or if you were willing to spend a few extra minutes chopping chicken, you could buy rotisserie chicken. You buy canned salsa verde, buy canned beans, buy a 4-ounce can of roasted green chilies and some broth. And you could make this same meal with store-bought ingredients that you could just have stocked in your pantry. I just think it's worth talking about ways that we can have fast food at our fingertips without actually having to actually go to very expensive fast food restaurants. Because maybe you're not like me where you just really can't eat at those places, but maybe it's just not in your budget. And this is actually a really economical meal, and it's a healthy one too. So I am going to cook some rice to go with our chili. This will take me about 20 minutes to cook. But if you were going to eat something like tortilla chips with it, your chili would be ready in right at 10 minutes. So let's throw it all together and we'll see how it looks. My water is boiling for my rice. So I'm going to get that into my pot and get it cooking. I like to use jasmine rice, and I just follow the package instructions for cooking this. It's going to cook for about 18 minutes. Okay, so now that that is going, I'm just going to start throwing ingredients into my pot. I know some of you are thinking, this is really kind of simple and dumbed down, and I get it. But for some people, they don't cook at home. They come across a video like this, and it's kind of like, oh, I never thought of that before. And so this is really for those kind of people. I think that there are a lot of people who don't cook very often or at all, but have found themselves needing to based on the economic conditions of our world. And maybe throwing a quick, easy chili together has never occurred to them. And so I just think it's worth pointing the obvious out sometimes, because just because it's obvious to us doesn't mean it's obvious to everyone. This salsa smells so good, you guys. It's full of cilantro and lime juice, cumin. I'm pretty sure I put some smoked paprika in it. Garlic. I can't remember what all's in there, but it's so flavorful. I'm actually probably not even going to have to add a whole lot of seasoning to this. Finally, our chicken. And I canned our chicken in broth, so it does have some liquid in there. And I'm just going to stir this up and see what I think of the texture. So this is where I would say you get to make this your own. If you want it more meaty, you could add another can of chicken. If you would like more beans, add some more beans. If you want it to be more like a soup, add more broth. I'm actually really happy with this consistency here. And so I'm just gonna bring this to a boil and then let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Our chili has been cooking for about 10 minutes, and I did give it a taste test, and it does need some adjusting. So I am gonna add some lime juice that I pretty much always have in the fridge, some garlic powder, some cumin, and some smoked paprika. And we are just gonna see if that does it for us. This is gonna be so dependent on what salsa you're using, how salty your beans are. Just all of the individual ingredients will make a big difference on how you want to season your chili. It might not need any extra seasoning. It might need quite a bit. So just get this all good and incorporated. I'm gonna grab a new spoon so I can give it a taste. All right. I did add another can of beans. I thought it needed a little bit more once I got to looking at it more closely. Yep. I feel like it needs a little bit more lime juice. And a bit more cumin. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and add a little bit more smoked paprika. I am a big smoked paprika fan. So this is going to be ready to eat here. I'm actually going to, you know what? Let's use that spoon. Here we go. I know what I didn't add. It does need a little bit of salt. Okay, let's give that another test now that we added the salt. That was what was missing. I think it could use just a little bit more. It's perfect now. So this is ready. It's ready to dish up into bowls. So let's do that. So y'all, we're going very basic tonight. We're gonna scoop up some of this rice into our bowl. And we're gonna add some of this chili on top. Here, let me show you what this looks like. We have our rice and our chili. We do have some shredded cheese and sour cream, so I am going to add that to our chili tonight. Just a little bit. Just a dollop of sour cream. So there we have it. A really nice, hearty, healthy meal. It comes together in no time if you've got the canned goods in your pantry, whether they're home canned or store-bought. But this is our version of fast food. And I think it would benefit everybody to have meals like this that they can go to when they don't have time and they don't want to or can't go eat fast food. So let's take a bite. Mm. It's so good. You never know that it was just I need something quick, so I threw it together kind of meal, and nobody's going to be upset eating this and think you just cut corners. It's delicious. So, if you guys happen to have meals like this that are quick, throw together pantry meals, why don't you leave them in the comments? Because I'm very interested, and other people will probably want to know too. So, thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you found this helpful. I just thought it might be helpful to somebody. So, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a great day today and all the days, and I'll see you next time. Bye.